Hi, I have my friend here straight from Hawaii at South by Southwest. And my question to you is, I know that you're a manager, but let's say you pissed off your entire team. I mean, even your high performer is upset with you, right? What would you do to rebuild that trust and supercharge your team?
So back home in Hawaii, many of us Hawaiian families were brought up in with these value systems, right? We all know Aloha, right? Aloha can be love, but can also be a stern kind of a love, right? There's a word that we all shoulder, and it's called kuleana. It's spelled Kuleana. And kuleana really, when you think about it, it's a responsibility. However, from a Hawaiian worldview, it's also a privilege. So whenever anyone is given that type of a leadership role, it's a privilege to be able to sit in a position like that, because whomever assigned you that role have that much trust in you and that much care in you.
It's a serious role, right? It's serious.
Certainly, yeah. And so because of kuleana and treating it in a way that it's really a privilege, when I think about that, my current supervisor oftentimes look at the kind of things that I possess and already kind of sees that I have that the skill sets, if you will, right? And it's really around embracing everything that's cultural and then bringing that into our work. So like you said, like if I had a team of folks that were, like you said, pissed off at me, I wouldn't even let it get to that point.
See, you wouldn't. I love that.
Because it's filled with aloha. And then there's also pride, and it's a lot of, aloha means love as well. And so it's that kind of reciprocal aloha we have for one another. And so aloha, which comes with respect for one another, but it's all embedded in that word aloha.
I love that. I'm coming out with a book called Supercharged Teams: How Every Manager Can Lead. Let me start that over again. I'm like thinking of my other book. Can create. Okay. Should I start from I'm coming out with another book? Okay. So I'm actually coming out with another book called Supercharged Teams: How Every Manager Can Create a Culture of Excellence. And I think one of the things that you talked about, which is those 3 core competencies that I share in the book, is one is respect. And respect can be measured. And I love how you bring in the cultural piece. The next piece I talk about is solution-oriented thinking, right? Because we want folks on teams that can execute, and they're solution-oriented. And the last piece is agility, because workplaces are always changing. The world is always changing. And so we have to be fast-paced. But the thing that I heard you say today was respect. And I think that is really important within organizations, because you also said that, you take your leadership position very serious. Right? And you align it to your values, so you don't see this as a game. You know that people's lives are at play, at stake, and you put them at the forefront. And so you're saying, listen, Netta, I get it. I get the question around supercharged teams, but I wouldn't even let it get that far, because I will always continue to supercharge teams. I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us on Beyond Management with Netta Jenkins, the show where Netta asks bold questions and uncovers real thoughts on what it takes to lead and manage in today's world. Stay connected with us on LinkedIn for more inspiring episodes. See you next time. Netta's upcoming book, Supercharged Teams: How Every Manager Can Create a Culture of Excellence, guides managers through every stage of leadership. Join Netta's pre-order perks list by clicking the link in her LinkedIn profile.